vote.
I'll be honest, this past election, I don't know who our rep is, but I remember I voted for the name that I knew for,
Right.
or if I even voted in city council. Was it in November with the president?
Some of them. Because
This
they're
is the
every
first
2
election
years.
that I've lived where I could vote everything.
I believe they're every 2 years, and then see, nobody snaps out breaks. Well, I think there is a break in city council. The one lady, the curly-haired lady, the little mean-looking lady, what the hell's her name? Voted no on the commission.
I don't remember.
Doesn't matter. Her and her husband always switch in their district. Nobody ever runs against them. So either you identify someone in your district that you think is a potential candidate to represent you, and you try to make them run. So that's what we're doing for campaigning. That's campaigning.
And running
or I didn't know that in this
East
district.
Side, right? Since Manila, he's okay, ain't he?
Yeah, that's what I said. There's no way I'm gonna
You
win.
can't run again.
Yeah.
So you move over here with me so that you can run for East Side. Because
that's basically, it's like Monopoly if you break it down. There's a couple people that became active and voiced a lot of concern that I thought was potential, and they all like, you're crazy, blah, 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 or just never answered me at all. So I kind of been a little bitter.
How can people expect to change if they don't want to take interest?
As soon as you push it, it's like, no, man. And it's hard to get people from my group to want to step in there. And I think it's fear. Yeah, they don't want the eyes on them, I guess. I didn't either. But then I had to remind myself, I ain't doing anything wrong.
That was kind of like me at the Board of Education meeting the other night. We sat there for probably close to an hour, and all you could just hear was the teachers and the personnel and the teachers. And I'm like, in between, there was maybe one or two parents that was there that stood up and said something. I just couldn't take it anymore. I'm like, these union leaders are sitting here saying, if you don't go back to school tomorrow, you're going to lose your public support. And I'm sitting here, recording on Facebook, looking at, I'm up to almost 40 viewers in 5 fucking minutes, and everybody's commenting 55 strong, stand your ground, stand your ground, stand your ground, don't go back. We can teach our kids at home. Fuck these people. Even Debbie's were sharing it and stuff when she picked up where I left. So I stood up and I said, look, I have over 1,000 friends on Facebook. Most of them are in Fairmont and a lot of them are kids. I could pull up my Facebook and show you. You have the community support. You have the public support. Them telling you don't have the public support, that's not true. It's not. I said, me personally, East Fairmont kids, my daughter's in the band. I said, they know. The kids are behind you, and they know what they have to give up if you stay out the rest of the year. They know they have to give up that volleys. They know they have to give up that trip and the choir to Hawaii. I said, but they're still out there on the picket lines with you. It was basically, I was saying, do not believe your union leaders when they tell you you're losing public support.
Right.
And Ojeda, I've been sharing the fuck out of his videos from yesterday. And I fully hope somebody takes me up on this offer. Ojeda says, you stay-at-home parents out there, if you're for all this for the teachers and public employees, offer to babysit for the ones that offer to babysit for even teachers.
Oh, hell
offer
no.
to babysit. You got a 16-year-old daughter.
So they need a job.
I got a 15-year-old daughter that says, I can't do it for free. Because that's not good business. But if you want to give me $10 a day instead of giving the daycare $50 or whatever it is, you know what I mean? There's no reason why. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
They want your taxes.
If you and I'm talking family too. If you looked at me and you said, Reese is at Moe's. Well, I figure Reese is probably older enough to
stay home
be
alone.
With Bill
it's Ian
and
Beanie.
Randy.
It's Beanie.
Ian. And that's what I was saying. If you called and said, look, Ian's the only kid I have. Dee Dee called me, needs to go tape that. Well, I mean, that's technically work. You know what I mean? Or whatever. I got to go to work. There's no school because teachers strike. Yes, Ricky, I'll babysit for you. Yeah, right. I don't even look at it as babysitting. Yes, Ian could come and hang out. Or if Amy would call and say, hey, I need somebody to watch all 3 of my girls.
Well, technically in the state of West Virginia, your child above the age of 9 is allowed to stay home alone as long as they're mature enough to do so.
No.
That's not what the law, or they change it.
Technically, as of when Danielle was 11 years old, West Virginia had no law stating the age. If something happened, they would base it on why they, and this is coming from CPS, State Police, and Marion County Sheriff's Department, because I called, because I was...
Yeah, I say it's the maturity of your child.
Jason was working Wendy's, and we said, we have no babysitter. My mom's catching a bus from Sunbeam to my house, walking down the hill, 6 inches of snow. Then we got to take her home. We can't do this. So I called. I said, look, my one daughter is 11. My other daughter is 6. This is what I need to do. Are you going to arrest me if the house catches fire because they're home alone? Well, they're using the stove or the microwave. Depends on the situation. 11-year-olds should know better than to be trying to cook a spaghetti dinner on a gas stove with mommy and daddy not home. Right. Whereas popping a Hot Pocket in the microwave.
Well, normally totally you would prepare the night for your child. Like, this is here, this is here, this is here.
So they all told me at that time, like that's been 10 years ago.
We are not that scary that we cannot do that.
Yeah, they all told me at that time, you know, they base it on the age and...
all right, well, we're going to go ahead and leave off there. And just know that we'll be back. 304 BB hits. Peace out. Blah.